when I'm being conspiracy theory Mike in here, sometimes when we're talking about this stuff like AI and like Neuralink, I go, are we all just ever gonna like blend with technology one day?
Yeah,
Like, we
I
kind
mean,
of already are with our phones, but does it
exactly.
actually integrate with our biology one day?
Yeah, I think that's sort of the Neil deGrasse Tyson perspective of like maybe we already are. What's the difference between uh, a cyborg, with the technology built into their biology, and us, as people in the modern age, like metaphorically connected to our smartphones. Um, we already are so integrated with technology. Um, it's hard to know. I do think the idea of Neuralink is really interesting. I've always thought that one of the like capstone like peaks of scientific biological technology would be to have some sort of interface with your own biology. I mean, imagine how medicine would work if you could manually toggle how your body produces different hormones, or you know how it handles dopamine, or how it upregulates testosterone, or like all those little things. Imagine if you had control for all of that at your
Dude,
fingertips.
I
That
mean,
could help a lot of stuff.
there's getting rid of disease, improving quality of life, increasing lifespan.
Yeah. So if something like Neuralink could ever, because at the end of the day, our brain is just an electronic system, or an electrical system at least. Neurons, it's all electrical impulses, and in theory, like there's no reason why you couldn't have some sort of interface to work with those and change those manually. Um, and it's just like if you think of the brain as like a hard drive, your brain stores information. And that's why, like we were starting with, a lot of the research in these areas is first trying to. There's actually sort of like a shift in the maybe 80s or something around there, where everything started as studying the brain, right? Then when computers came out, they were sort of using the brain as a basis to study computers. But now we're using computers as a way of studying how the brain works. Because if we can use computers as models of how to integrate information and how to process things and store data and all that, if we can like understand how computers do that optimally, then we can sort of reverse engineer back to the biological brain side of things. Um, and there really are so many parallels. And when you're talking about creating artificial intelligence, uh, like in theory, there's no way, there's no reason why we couldn't build an artificial brain. You know, uh, if we can make arbitrarily complex uh, technology, at some point, we might converge on the complexity of the human brain. So there's no reason to think that this stuff isn't possible.